So the trouble of getting your hands sticky isn't worth it, at least in our experience. So we got one more. We're going to show you number 3. It's with just straight toothpaste, which if all this didn't work, I don't see how straight toothpaste is going to work.
I'd pay the $3 and go to Best Buy and just have them resurface it.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. But, you know, actually it seems like the more you want to listen to, watch, or play something, the less likely it's going to end up working. So we got one more. We're going to find another CD and get back to you and try the toothpaste.
CD we are going to be doing, you see the time right there. So it says 9 songs, 43 minutes, 51 seconds. Led Zeppelin. Okay, I'm going to push play. Every time I go to listen to this, it doesn't play. It's skipped. Okay. Number 1's always worked. I've never had a problem with it. So we're going to go to number 2. Cha-cha. And see. There it goes. Not working. Okay, as you can see, it's not working. We're going to try just the toothpaste and rubbing it in with the toothbrush, then wiping it off, washing it off with water. Okay, clearly it doesn't work. Stop. Led Zeppelin, still. I'm going to pass it over to Scott.
Okay, I got same toothpaste I used for the peanut butter, same CD, Led Zeppelin, another burned CD. There's no way we're going to try this on our good Sublime CDs, which don't work anymore, but a couple songs
Most of them do.
So,
which is weird because those go straight from CD player to case.
So I got my toothpaste on there, and I could see how this would just really scratch the hell out of a CD. He didn't specify if it was a 4-year-old used 3 times a day toothbrush that is really soft. This is...
It's a child's toothbrush.
It's a fairly
so
new toothbrush.
anyways.
But yeah, it is a child's toothbrush. How many times are we going around this?
Just buff it in real good.
Okay, so we're going to go around it 2 or 3 times.
I'm assuming it's supposed to take off the first coat or fill in the scratches. I have no idea. Maybe it is just for shits and giggles. We'll find out.
Which, my friend JD, actually an interesting tip, told me that the biggest problem with CD scratches is actually in the top. When it takes this first coat of paint off, it takes what the CD is being written on. So most of our CDs are just scratched on this surface, but it hasn't gotten through the paint.
Some of them have. Like, we've got BB holes through some of them, but most of the ones with like BB and pellet holes through them, it's not through them, it's just dents. Those ones still play, which is crazy.
Yeah, and what we've also noticed is older CD players read discs that are scratched a lot better than newer CD players. I mean, they're making everything disposable. Everybody's sort of noticing that, but I mean,
our computer, I tried like 4 movies that I know, like Monty Python. I can't get that to play worth a shit on my DVD player, and it played perfectly fine through the whole thing on the computer.
But we've had brand new CD players that wouldn't play. I mean, not the cheapest one we could find, a mid-grade CD player, and it wouldn't play our CDs worth shit. The next step on this, I guess, is rinsing it off with water. So Lindsay's gonna follow me to the sink. We're just gonna rub this off. Which the toothpaste, when wet, seems to be a little bit easier than the peanut butter to get off, but still doesn't rinse off, so scrub it a little bit. Make sure you get it all off so you don't screw up your CD player if you want to try this at home. So now we're going to use the same nice fine baby cloth and dry this off. I mean, no, shouldn't put any scratches on it. It's just out of the washer. Make sure you dry it off real good. You don't want to get water in your CD player.
Led Zeppelin's on the CD. What's the one thing no one ever does?
Led
They never
Zeppelin.
prove that
Yeah.
it is scratched.
This is going against my own beliefs, which we'll talk about later.
Play.
Okay, we'll press play.
One place. We switch it to 2.
Well, let's see if one plays now. One doesn't look like it's playing
Oh no!
anymore. So,
No.
this will
There we go.
prove
There we
to
go.
you.
There we go. Press play now.
We're trying it one more time.
There we go. Okay, number 2.
Let's try number 2.
Please.
Give it a second.
Come on.
Sounds like it wants to go.
Our boombox is old though. It sounds like it wants to go.
But I just used a laser lens cleaner and it plays the best after you use the laser lens cleaner.
It doesn't
know.
work.
In our experience, everybody's full of shit. You take it to Best Buy, get it cleaned professionally. I've tried buying the home kits personally.
It don't
And
work.
like I
We've tried
said,
3 different kinds.
If your CD skips a little bit, you know, it might be worth some money if you don't live where it's a real dusty area. But in our case, I mean, they don't work worth a shit. They actually scratched our CDs, both of them, more than they were. I wish I could tell you the name of the Best Buy one we got because it was supposed to be really good. It cost us, I think, $50 to $60, and it just scratched our CDs. So we were pretty pissed off about it. DIY Clinic, and the D, I, Y, and C are capitalized, and then L-I and I-C aren't. But he taught me how to do garage torsion springs, and he went step by step. There wasn't a step he left out. And if you're going to do a do-it-yourself video, I think that you should personally put in every step.
One thing
So.
toothpaste is good for, though, it can take stains off your counter. You just rub it on there and then let it sit for a while and then buff it out later. Perfect for that.
And somehow prisoners use this and boot resin to make tattoo ink, which we're actually going to tell you a little bit later. We're going to try that out on me. Tomorrow we're going to try a stick and poke tattoo, which we've done before. We know it works, but I think it'll be, you know, a little bit more funner than this instructional type video.
We're also
So-
going to tell you how to get money with pine cones. We're also going to debunk a lot of recipes from a certain cookbook.
I
A
think
lot
you
of
guys
which
all
that we've
know
already
which
tried.
Cookbook you were talking about. I personally tried where they said if you cut a piece of tin foil in the exact shape of a dollar bill that you could get sodas off of it. And like, I mean, this was 5-6 years ago, before technology is where it is now, and it didn't work.
With
Also,
plastic,
when we were
too.
traveling with a regular toothbrush, we heard that you could melt a toothbrush, stick it in the coin slot, wait for it to harden, and then unlock the or the vending machine and get the money out. Well, that doesn't work.
We sound
We've
like a bunch of con artists.
Personally
Ghetto
tried that,
cars.
and that does not work. So, I mean, not going to waste your time on this video, but we're going to go into some things and try to debunk them and try to show you what works, you know, honestly, what works. So, see you next time.